Hey guys, so I actually originally wanted to get this up before St. Patrick's Day, but because we are in a zombie apocalypse, I did not get the chance to do that. I just laid down my favorite foil transfer gel, I let that cure to a matte finish, and I'm ever so gently applying like an olive green foil. It's got a little, like a hint, a hue of gold to it, but it's not like an emerald or, a green. Look at that, look at that. Perfect. Every time. Now, in this video, I used matte top coat. Don't use matte top coat. Use a sticky base coat. That was my fault. Please don't do what I did. But the rest of it is accurate, so I just want to make sure that I said that out loud. I'm going through with a fairly opaque bead of Classique Cover Pink. It was a little juicy, so I had to wipe some of it away. The blend between the foil and the cover pink doesn't have to be perfect because in truth we're going to be using a beautiful glitter mix that's very similar to our foil colors we're using today, and it's going to cover it right up. Even with the decals and the stars on top, they're never going to ever see it. So you don't have to be as particularly OCD as I am right now. I like to do things in a particularly OCD type of way. Applying my cuticle bead. Look at my brush, you guys. I'm not touching the skin. I know this is a fake finger, but here's the thing. We have so much time off right now, you guys. If you practice not touching the fake finger skin, then you will basically transfer that over to your customer or your client. Learning good habits, maintaining a healthy, clean atmosphere. Lord have mercy, y'all should, it's just crazy. We won't go into cleanliness. We'll do another video on that one day. But practice makes perfect, and if you practice the perfect way of doing it, then your nails will come out flawless. So that's why I really try to, tilt the finger every once in a while to make sure you guys can see that I don't like touching, I don't like touching my client's skin, whether it's my fake finger or my real client model. That's my glitter mix. Here are my glitter stars. I will make sure that I note everything in the description box. I am going to be doing these tutorials as if I was teaching you. I'm also, as I mentioned, during the apocalypse right now, I'm going to be posting daily, and I'm going to be doing complimentary, no cost online courses. So we're in this together, you guys. Afterwards, we're going to be practicing so much, we could all go to competitions and just slay. It's going to be gangster. All right, now that I have properly placed and did my glitter ombre, I didn't mix the glitter, I just kind of picked it up as a wet bead. You've seen me do that a couple times in the past, but you don't need to mix your products with glitter or with acrylic if you don't want to, especially if you're like me and you use 4 or 5 different mediums. All right, so I want to say it was a wet bead, but here's that weird non-self-leveling, it like self-levels, but it doesn't self-level. I have to pull it to do the self-leveling, but I really wanted it to be on the wetter side because if you go in there with a perfect ratio bead, you may get a couple air bubbles that were hiding underneath a star somewhere. Here I am being extra particular, shaping with the body of my brush to make sure it's nice and happy. I'm going to file off camera. You guys have seen me file 1,000 times. This is the gel version. Gonna go through with my foil transfer gel, my gold foil. This was the little sped up version that I had as my little sneaky peeky on my Instagram. Here's the full length video. I have a little bit of a disclaimer though. I mucked up something on this one also. But as I said, we're in this together. Sometimes things happen like perfect. Some things happen, and they usually happen in front of a client. So we just gotta learn these lessons, the humble lessons. They're hard ones, but oh yeah, they'll stick. So I'm going, speaking of sticky, to apply my base coat, which is what I should have done in the last nail, but that's okay. Going in with my luxury brush. This is a soft brush. I don't think I've ever used a gel brush anywhere near this type of soft. It is truly luxurious. Look how well you can control this product. it stays right on that one side of the brush, and then I just kind of lightly feather it down. This brush is the bee's knees. I'm not trying to sell products to you guys. Yes, I love my company and the woman that created it. See, look, we're good to go. Leave it like that. Here is where I forgot to push play or record. I feathered it down with my ombre brush. I will have to include that in my next video, which I will definitely do. Taking some clear builder gel and that glitter mix that I used for my acrylic when we just did. Mix it around, grab my happy finger, and we're going to cover up the little blended area. You know, if you don't do a perfect blend like this one, it's not so bad. I really just did. I took my ombre brush and drug it down a little bit. To add my glitter right here, I'm using my fine shader brush. Also a very, very soft brush. I mean, these brushes are epically nail life changing. I'm sorry guys, I gotta gloat about them for a minute. They're the bee's knees. They do so many amazing, wonderful things. And look at this ombre. Look at this ombre. Beautiful. All right, I do flash cure between all these guys. Here I'm going to use my clear builder gel. Diamond is my preferred because it has a slight bluish purple hue. Helps the anti-yellowing. You know that, we don't want a yellow nail, that's gross. Flashing, see, flash cure between each little thing. I'm gonna go through with my slip layer. Just a nice ooey gooey little base coat layer. Then I'm gonna pick up the builder gel and I'm going to slowly, it's not slowly, it looks like it's slow, but I just kind of, I apply it and then I pillow press. We'll go over that in detail in the future. Pillow press my clear gel to the cuticle area so that way you don't even need to file it. It's like butter. It's just so smooth. Create my apex and then I'm going to start bringing the product down. Look at that. No bubbles. I guess it is kind of slow, but if you rush this, you'll get bubbles, and bubbles aren't sparkles. Let's not kid anybody around here. Bubbles are bubbles, and if you're OCD like me, bubbles are evil. It's top coat time. Top coat. Ooh. Yeah. I've become equally as sick and twisted as everybody else. Oh, we got to do the back to back. There you go. Double top coat porn. Just for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!